Hey guys, Tara.
And Sarah.
And we're Susturbia, and I didn't keep the damn song ready to go. Susturbia. Do, 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 do. Okay.
Yeah,
I will get it so that we can have our theme song.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amber, for helping me with that.
And eventually we'll get it so we can get
Dang it!
play every time. Every single time.
Anything you want to
keep cool.
Okay. Yeah. So this is okay. I just heard a huge echo, and I don't know where that even came from because we're not playing sound back from anything. Did you hear it?
I heard something.
Okay. This is going to be kind of a fun one. We're talking about things that happened recently in the news, and also
we're going to be leaving the day this comes out to go to Florida.
Woo, 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 woo. I'm going to swim with dolphins. Amber gave me a question to ask them.
Yay!
I forget what it fucking was. So I had to re-ask her.
I want to know what's down in the very bottom of the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Is it scary down there?
They probably don't go that deep because they're mammals. They got to breathe. They have to come up to the surface for air. They probably can't go super deep. I don't know. I guess I've never...
But there's got to be people that they talk to, or fishes and stuff that they talk to that go to and from.
That's true, because they've got to be able to communicate with each other.
Right? You can't just live in the giant ocean and not be able to talk to the people in it.
Just be like, hey, just do the little nod.
How's it going?
Can you flip off with fins? Oh, God. All right.
Turn around, turn really fast. And especially like a dolphin or a whale, they can it'll cause huge...
Yeah.
What the heck's the word? Ripples. And
like a...
Current. That's the word I was looking for.
There you go.
See, brain glitches.
All the time. All the time.
It's getting so bad.
Where you can't think of like a word that you're trying to... Yes, all the time. I don't know if that's stress or age or...
Combination.
Of environment. Like, I don't know, guys. Have you noticed that there's not as many chemtrails? There really weren't any until... just a couple days ago, I noticed my first ones in a while.
I don't know. Something to do with the...
It could be condensation trails too, because they haven't looked like the massive where they're just blocking out the sky chemtrails.
Right, they're just little, they're right behind the jets.
Yeah, so I think that might be more just condensation trails. I don't know. I'm not a aero engineer. No idea. But
I can look up and tell that there's whether there's chemtrails or not. I know that.
Yeah, or if it's different than like what we're used to seeing. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, there's that. You guys know the same day that the Pope died, Klaus Schwab stepped down from the World Economic Forum, and we were looking at who's going to be stepping up in his place. And I'll just share the screen here. This is Peter Brabeck Litmate. I don't know.
We could have have Google tell us how to pronounce it, but it's not worth it.
I don't care anyway.
I don't care enough, yeah.
No. But anyway, this is the guy who the French is supposedly, taking over, and just creepy as all hell. Like, if there was a reptilian human,
that's
it.
Don't look at me like that.
So let's read a little bit about him. Chairman ad interim of the Board of Trustees for the World Economic Forum, degree in economics, which I'm sure that's useful, because University of World Trade Vienna. Oh, good. I'm not going to read all this shit, but you guys can pull it up. Like, he's got a huge resume for all these world dominating companies and the boards and honorary doctorate of laws, inducted into the American Advertising Federation's Hall of Fame. So what does that tell you? He's a marketing guru and a genius when it comes to manipulating the masses.
Baby.
Yeah.
Propaganda, baby.
Yep, that's exactly it. So a good thing they replaced Schwab with somebody important and trustworthy here. So anyway, there's that. That's
just
that.
Something interesting.
That's that guy.
Yeah, because it's great he stepped down, but somebody's taking the spot, and is he any better?
Right.
Probably not.
I mean, and I got kind of gigged when I first heard he was stepping down because I was like, hell yeah, maybe Trump is really getting rid of the deep state. But I don't know. It's possible. I don't know if it's possible. And speaking of deep state, and you guys, I mean, have you seen? I know you've seen it. The Blue Origin dickmobile that these. Okay.
If they had done anything scientific on their journey, or
I don't think they
done
even
any
went.
training or anything, then there might not be a little as much backlash as just being 5 or 6 rich ladies who can afford $50 million to go on a 10-minute space ride. Come on,
girl.
There's nothing.
They didn't even go to space. Not one of these fuckers had a helmet on. Their pretty little hair are blowing around and doing some. You can do that in an anti-gravity fucking simulator. They didn't have suits on. They weren't. They look like fucking Star Trek hoes. Seriously, we got little bell-bottom fucking zip up with our titties out suits, Okay. They didn't do anything. They didn't go anywhere. When you come back through the atmosphere, look at any of Elon's shit that supposedly went into outer space, and I don't even know that those actually happened, but they burned coming back through the atmosphere. Like, there's burn marks on them. They're scorched. They need somebody to come up and actually open it from the outside because it's sealed airtight on the inside so that you don't get fried coming back through the atmosphere, and okay. And then you see frickin' retard Bezos trip and fall on his stupid face. Did you see him fall? Running over there with his tool to unlock the door that somebody from the inside had already opened from the inside before he got over there.
Don't do that. We gotta make it look like this is real.
Yeah, it was so dumb.
Shut it quick. Don't let anybody see.
So dumb. So anyway, we found some good TikTok videos to share with you, like, regarding this whole stupid thing. And they're probably going to be kind of repetitive, but some of them are funny and some of them are informative. So, here we go. First, let's do this one.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You really made the grade.
So there was that one. Okay.
I like this one.
I like this one too.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't been to space, but I have come home to my lights being turned off because I couldn't pay the bill.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I have driven to work the day before payday on fumes and a prayer.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I have opened my fridge and saw a gallon of milk and a block cheese with only $3.75 in my bank account. Have you ever had cheese cereal? It's not good.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I have had panic attacks when the check engine light comes on in my car 2 weeks before Christmas.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I have skipped meals so that my kids could eat.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I have had to choose between buying diapers and paying medical bills. The diapers won out.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I do have PTSD anytime an unexpected emergency expense comes up. Even though I'm 42 years old now and I have actually learned how to build up an emergency savings account and there's money in there to cover it, still results in a day-long anxiety attack.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't, but I have cried myself to sleep when an unexpected expense hit my checking account and left it negative.
So many girls and women and some guys who are saying,
Boy, I saw what you did. I'm thinking maybe I should reconsider. Maybe I could do this too. The young girls in particular.
No, they didn't, because the young girls don't know who you are, and the women out here are dragging you through the mud hilariously and on point. It's amazing. It's incredible. I could spend hours in this algorithm. I agree with everybody on the political side of things, but I think as a collective whole, we have come together and we have made the decision that we are no longer going to be putting these people on the pedestals. They're feeling the effects of it too. They don't regret going. They just regret sharing it with everybody. They aren't mad that it happened. They're mad at your response.
Have y'all been to space?
No, Gail, I haven't been to space. And from what I understand, neither of you.
Neither have you.
Have y'all been to space?
No, I haven't been.
So, okay, we're gonna pause a second because I think they have a mail delivery or some shit's going on and my dog's losing her mind. So hang on.
Yep.
All right, we're back. The mail lady came. That's who Tilly was barking at. Brought my Temu shit that I gotta hide from my husband. So I know.
He don't watch this shit.
And ever he don't. He'll tell me. He'll go, "Your content's really good." That's how I know you don't watch it. No, it ain't. Quit lying.
It's not. You wouldn't enjoy it, Joe. It's not your type of content.
It's horrible. It's horrible. Okay, back to Katy Perry and the
Blue Origin
squad.
Squadron.
the plastic princesses. Okay, we'll do this one. Hold on.
I don't know about
pause. Okay. Here we go. This girl is she's a Christian, and I follow her. She's always got really good content, whether it's this or, just like she does Cosmo stuff.
Signs in the sky.
Yeah, that. Thank you.
anybody else, but I'm really glad that they're finally finding productive ways to spend our hard-earned tax dollars. I, for one, feel really empowered that I contributed to 6 women who are worth probably hundreds of millions of dollars each, go for an 11-minute ride, if we can even call it that, into the sky. I mean, honestly, why is everything so weird in this world now? I can't take anything seriously. They accidentally open the latch before they're supposed to, so they're told to close it, and then he comes in with his handy dandy tool to open the door like it wasn't already open before. It's honestly like they're not even trying anymore. There's not a single scratch on this thing, yet apparently it re-entered the Earth's atmosphere. And let's zoom in on that window, shall we? Does that look like a dummy to anybody else or just me? When you see the world with spiritual eyes, when you put aside your feelings, when you put aside everything that you've been taught, and you seek out the truth, the biblical truth, this type of stuff starts to pop out to you instantly. And you realize that everything in our world, and I mean everything, is spiritual. The truth is hidden in plain sight if you have eyes to see. If you pray that God will reveal to you what is really going on in this world, He will show you. But just be ready to unlearn everything that you have ever been taught, because this world is not as it seems. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm really glad
did you see that patch?
Yeah.
It's freaking Baphomet upside down. Horns and all.
They're right in our faces, and they can do it because there's people out there going, oh, you guys are just crazy. It's not real.
There's like 90% of the people worship these chicks and think that's like the greatest thing that ever happened. What? I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Okay, what's this one? We'll do this one next.
I like her.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I got you.
And she's saying it's a wonderful world while they're hurtling through space. Come on.
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Oh wait, it gets better.
Part was when we got back in our seats after 0 G's. Katie sang, "What a wonderful world." She did. And I
Shut up.
Is this because we found out that aliens came from the ocean and now people are really starting to question like the validity of space? Like, are we trying to prove people wrong when it comes to, you know, what's in space or maybe what's not in space? You know, I got something better for you, right? Somebody posted this to X and now I can't unsee it. So they're all wearing these little badges and they say like, I don't know, NASA or something. But if you take the badge and you turn it upside down, it looks like Baphomet. I don't know how to say it. It's like the child-eating demon or something. And now I can't unsee it. I can't. We live in a fucking clown world. What was the point of this? I already knew that celebrities were way out of touch with reality, right? But this is like a whole different level. This is like global. This is like space station. Is it because we didn't believe in the aliens? Like, is that why we're doing this? Like, oh, Katy Perry's in space. Space must exist. Like, I'm still not sold on the space stuff. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't in the context to which we think it does. I don't know. I can tell you one thing, that putting Katy Perry up there along with a bunch of other celebrity women worth more than you'll ever dream to be worth isn't going to solidify it for most of us. To be really honest, I haven't thought about Katy Perry since this.
This little place
What the?
to change the diapers.
What?
Okay, good night.
Okay.
Okay.
Whatever the hell that was. I don't even know.
Yeah.
She's a weird one. And then there's the whole Katy Perry is JonBenet Ramsey
Do you
thing.
have something?
I can find something really quick
That
because
would be interesting. Since we're on the Katy Perry subject.
yeah.
She had the glitchy eye. You saw that. That was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's something up with our celebrities. Like, they're not.
Where is my guy? What was his name? Fittest Flat Earther?
Yes.
Is that his name? No.
Space.
Here he is. Okay. Well, I don't think he's talking about JonBenet there, though. Okay. So if I go to his page. Sorry, guys. I'm hurrying.
Man, I don't have.
Can I search just his page? I don't think so. His videos. I don't fucking know!
Oh, that's not good.
Okay, how do I find it? Okay, Fittest Flat Earther, Katy Perry,
JonBenet.
JonBenet. Okay. Maybe it's here. Let's just watch it.
Did you see Katy Perry went to space? Well, sure she did. We'll take a closer look though, and if you don't know why I said Katy Perry, stick around. I'll let you know. First,
yeah,
there's
'cause
just no
JonBenet.
easy way to say this. If you think this is a real rocket and it just happens to look like that and they're not mocking how dumb they think we are, well,
The Wienermobile.
to figure it out. And second, if you think this is a real rocket with real rocket fuel and rocket flames, and this is real and not just literal graphics, I'm pretty sure my Super Mario back when I was 10 had better graphics than this. I mean, just look, guys. It's not real. It's legitimately not real. But this is what I want to show you more than anything in this video, is her little space patch. Yeah, that one. Do you notice anything about it? Because I did. How about now? Do you notice anything now? Oh no, not yet? How about now? Yeah, that's right. Her upside down space patch looks exactly like Baphomet, a Church of Satan deity that all of these people like to worship. And this is right from Google. You can see how Baphomet is associated with evil because it stems from its depiction as a demonic figure in its use as a satanic symbol, particularly in the Church of Satan. Yeah, do you really think that's just an unintentional design? I
Oopsie.
mean, that's a pretty specific design.
Even the
And I'm
star.
sure she just accidentally hit that exact pose on her way down from the spaceship. Oh, and if you don't know why I said Katy Perry like that, it's because I did a video once showing how Katy Perry is actually Jean-Benet Ramsey. And you can watch for yourself how I go back and forth, and that's Jean-Benet and Katy Perry. And I even found some smoking gun birthmarks that are irrefutable that it's her in the same eye. And basically the point is that all these people on the TV, the fake astronauts, the celebrities, the musicians, all they are is mind control agents. They're not actors, they're not musicians. They're literally people put in place to control your mind, into making you believe that you were someone that evolved from a chimp and are here on accident, and that you live in this godless, accidental Big Bang place for the sole purpose of not getting you to have a relationship with the Heavenly Father. The biggest reason. And to worship them instead of God. That's what they're there for. They're mind control agents to control your mind. So you look to
Do you
them
see
as
that? Every
people to
fucking
worship
birthmark.
instead of God.
I mean,
Maybe once you
it's
see that they're all snakes and that they're lying to you, if you're someone that doesn't believe in spirituality and God and the Heavenly Father, well, maybe once you see that they're not who they say, you'll change your mind. Or are you going to be someone whose ego is just too big to think, not me, I could never be fooled. I know they're going to Mars and to the moon, into space, and that astronauts were definitely trapped up in orbit for months.
Yeah, why did
They
he
couldn't
not
be
link that
lying to me.
video?
I'm too smart.
yeah, I
They
don't
could never fool me.
know.
Yeah, well, you better go make sure about that. But of course, all this for entertainment purposes. I'm sure that was just a coincidence, and
Whoops.
Katy Perry definitely isn't Jean-Benet Ramsey. That poor little girl definitely wasn't just another key of manipulating minds, trauma-based mind control. She died
Yeah,
Poor
I
little
mean, that
girl.
was very
It's
traumatic. It
pure
was,
entertainment only.
Yeah.
Did you see
So-
Katy?
Okay, so that's weird. Like, and why? Like, why are they
that's my biggest thing is why are they lying about everything?
everything? And I think he was onto it. Like,
They're mind control agents. They tell you what they're going to do, and you've seen it over and over and over. So now you're not scared when they try to do it. It's show them what you're going to do it, and then tell them.
and you get away with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, what their ultimate. I don't know.
I don't. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Why? Why would they lie about stupid stuff?
Here's this. We did her. Okay. So,
Like-
I guess that's all of the Katy Perry crap, but yeah, like, why do they play with us like that? And we're getting smarter. And we have the technology to be able to.
Debunk some of their lies. Now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, what else was on my silly little list here? Because,
Maybe the whiskey.
okay, so we talked about Blue Origin and the Wienermobile. It seriously looks like a dick. Y'all, come on now. They just think we're the biggest idiots.
Well, we are.
I know it.
We're all just sitting here being dumbed down by. I mean,
We
doom scrolling. We pay attention to the TV. If we could, I mean, it sounds. If we could get rid of screens, but then we also wouldn't have access to the information that we need.
Right, because, I mean, yeah.
It's a double-edged sword, just like every single thing on the planet. It's good until it's not.
So has there been an update on the Topeka Bigfoot? Three days ago, 2 witnesses report Bigfoot sighting on Rural Road, 12 miles north of Topeka, Kansas, at around dusk. At first, they thought it was just one of those metal Bigfoot signs. Hold on.
Yeah, like the last one, they found like a 64-year-old or something.
Yeah, the witnesses reported to the Bigfoot Field Researchers Organization that they were driving home on a Polaris RZR in Jackson County at around 8 p.m. late March. We were going east. I noticed the arm movement and thought maybe it was mechanical. We stopped when we reached the fence line and saw it was an actual Bigfoot. It was very tall, 7.5 to 8.5 feet, coned head, covered in black hair and long swinging arms. It continued over the hill and turned in mid-walk and looked back at us. Hollered to make it stop. Nope. So, I mean, so there's still sightings in that area. Interesting. Oh, here. I guess you don't need to all see that. Well, actually, here. Because while we're on the cryptid subject, check this
They're
out.
called Menehune, this Hawaiian cryptid. This dude like lives up in the mountain. He rides a bike through this old kind of like stone wall ruins area. Over the wall's edge, he just hears voices. He's like, it's really weird that there would be someone over in this area. And so he stops and he looks over and he describes like human-ish, but like 2 to 3 foot tall. They ask him, can you like describe for us what the voices sound like? It sounds ridiculous, right? Play the next clip. Tell me this isn't the same creature. You guys remember this?
Yes, here it sounds. That sound, it's very similar.
They sounds like the same thing.
We know so little of what's happening.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about inner Earth? UFO sightings around caves, a lot of talks about giants going into caves.
That underground highway.
Yeah.
I'm so scared right now.
And like what
I
that
have no idea.
It would make sense if there was these
for
creatures
real.
living in this other place.
Well, and
Doesn't it say in the Bible that they come up out of the earth?
Yeah.
they're called Menehune, this Hawaiian.
They come up out of the earth. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. There's so many things. Cryptids really interest me because I know that we're always discovering new species of creatures and all this stuff. And we know that there were giants. The Bible backs that up. We've found bones and skulls of giant humanoid creatures. So, I mean, what do y'all think? I think they're real. I think they exist. And I think Sarah's tired.
I'm sorry.
We've both not been able to sleep lately. Like, I don't know. My dogs get me up to go outside, but I don't think that's it. I think so many exciting things have just happened lately, and we're getting ready to go on vacation. I'm pretty geeked about that. My daughter just moved to the area with my grandson, so that's exciting. And then my son and his wife and their little boy just moved to the area. Chase and Sandra's baby is getting ready to be born.
It still hasn't?
No.
Oh, my.
She said that if she doesn't, because she was due the 19th, and she went to an appointment yesterday. Cervix is softening, but no dilation yet. So she said that if she doesn't go into it naturally yesterday or today, that probably Friday they would induce. And I told her, I'm like, I would avoid it if you can.
Yeah.
First of all, induction, they use chemical hormones that hurt.
Yeah.
It's really extremely painful, way more painful than if you're not induced.
I was induced with all of mine.
Oh, were you?
I mean, whether or not, I started labor naturally with Braden, But as soon as I got to the hospital, they Pitocin, oxytocin,
Oh,
to
no
me
shit.
and everything.
To hurry it up, like, okay, we got better shit to be doing. Let's get
And
this
not-
fucking rolling.
Well, and I'm high risk too, so.
That's true. Yeah, that
So
might
I
be.
mean, I get it, but also, I'm high risk, and my because estrogen can throw me into
Stroke
severe
and
issues.
yeah. Hormones cause clots and shit, right?
Yeah. So like filling me up with all that while
Yeah.
I'm actively
Already.
in labor.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I don't know if I don't have any experience with not being induced, so I know, and it was not.
Yeah, it's extremely painful.
I remember asking my husband if he would shoot me.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not fun. And I remember, like, I was trying to explain the pain to people, and the only thing I could come up with, because Joe's like, oh, because your puss is stretching? No, that's not even it.
That
I
doesn't-
don't care.
No,
Let it
that's
stretch.
my
Push
stomach.
that shit out. Yes, it's like your stomach is a wet towel, and somebody is going and just fucking wringing it out as hard and as like a machine doing it, not just hands,
Yeah.
like a machine doing it because it's
And
going.
pushing so hard and so
too much.
farther than you
Too
ever
much.
thought you could imagine.
Oh my god, it's horrible. Yeah. Ooh, I don't envy her at all. And thankfully, by the time this video comes out,
She'll
I don't
be
know if
done.
I don't know if she
Hopefully.
watches anyway, but yeah, this will come out in 2 weeks, so it'll be over by then. It better be. But yeah, I did recommend to her. I'm like, and I said it nicely. I'm like, I would highly recommend if you can do it naturally, do it that way. But if you need to, it'll be fine.
Walk in, driving down bumpy roads.
Yeah, just
And there's other ways to get natural oxytocin.
drink a half gallon of castor oil.
Have sex with your
Anything,
husband 100
anything.
times. That softens your cervix too.
Yep. So there's ways to get it going. Hopefully she does. Hopefully, I don't know. Kids are dumb. We were dumb.
We were
We
dumb.
listened to our doctors because doctors know, right? They're doctors. You guys. The older I get and the more I hear and the more I learn and the more I know, I'm like, I would way rather doctor myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for the offer, but nope, I got this. I'll
I'm
take
gonna go
care of it.
ahead and figure it out. I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Golly.
Yeah.
Whew.
Fun.
Yeah. So anyway,
But
but
also,
yeah,
we're gonna be in Florida when this comes out.
yeah, and hopefully I'm gonna bring the GoPro to Florida. We'll see what all footage we can get. We might just do a compilation video for the next one. We'll see.
Right.
I don't know. I've got to learn how to put it together. I have no idea. I bought really expensive Adobe Premiere Pro like 6 months ago. I paid for a year of it and I haven't used it one friggin' time because I tried to do the tutorials and it's no.
I need somebody who already knows how to do it to teach me.
Yeah.
So that I can just do. I don't want to know every single thing. I want to know what I need to know.
Yeah, here's what I want to do. How do I do that? So, all right. So exciting stuff's going on, and that might be part of my reasoning for not being able to sleep. But I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
I think the
what
world's
happened
ending
too
too. So
is I had to go off of one of my main medications that's supposed to help
Oh,
treat
yeah.
my APS, and so because I'm having vision loss, and I would rather be in pain than not be able to see.
mm-hmm.
So those are the choices that we get to make when you get older.
And you
Okay,
have
folks,
autoimmune disease, yeah. We gotta kind of hurry. Okay, so here's a funny video. She got the majestic jump though. Yeah. Good doggy.
Literally.
So there's that one. Here's a funny one.
Form, right? You wanted the form, right? It probably is everywhere.
I know, I get it. Don't mind my hair. I'm going to chicken wire underneath my house. I am. Okay? Give me time. I don't have time, but life be life.
And I gotta put my hand under here
Yeah.
and pray in the process.
Yeah.
I am covered by God. And it ain't gonna bite
Covered
me.
by God.
Devil sure will. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He lead me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death,
Praying the
I
whole
will
prayer.
fear.
No
I
evil.
swear, oh God, I fear no evil.
Thou art
For
with
thou
me.
art, man, if you don't get up off me, then some smell like poop. I will fear no evil. Hold
He's
on.
gonna poop on her.
For thou art with me. Thy rod, thy staff, they comfort me. Thou prepare the table before me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointed my head with oil. I tell you, my cup been
It's
running
overflowing.
over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell. I will dwell. I will dwell in the house of the Lord. Forever, amen. Man, look at him. Form, right?
I love that.
And then I also love the gay guy who goes and does the chores.
Oh God, yeah,
Matt.
Matt. He's hilarious. Okay, what's this? This is kind of funny. I don't know why, but it's funny.
Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Chicken banana. 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 Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Chicken banana. Banana. Banana.
We need to go clubbing in Florida.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
When's the last time you went dancing? When you met Joe?
Yeah. Where you going?
What's the music?
Chicken banana.
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 All right, enough of that shit. All right, I guess that's probably it. We're oh God, we're way over.
Woo woo!
All right, love you guys. We gotta go. I gotta make it to the tanner because you know I'm going to Florida. And
In a week?
In a week, and I gotta be tan.
I gotta pray that I don't burn too
Oh,
bad
girl.
in Florida because I haven't been out in the sun. I'll just go out for the next week. Just be outside as much as possible.
Yep. It's gonna be rainy all damn week, but there you go. Fucked around. Fucked
Oh,
around. Now you can find out.
I guess I'll call the gym and get my membership reinstated so I can go get some tans for the next week until I go to Florida.
Go make your face fat and burn your eyes.
That's what my boy used to say.
We used to tell him we were going to the tanner. Why are you going to make your face fat and burn your eyes? Because, you know,
It sounded good.
it's fun.
It's fun.
All right, love you guys. Hi, Jeremy. Mwah. We love you.
Love yous.
Eventually, we'll have some more followers. We can call y'all out or shout y'all out, or I'm not going to call you out. All right, love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, do
All the things.
notifications, all that stuff.
Comments.
We love you.
Alerts.
We love you. We love you.
We did it.
Stop recording.